Well, good afternoon again. Welcome again to the Compassion Coalition Luncheon. Before we get started today, I want to give a thank you to our title sponsors. These title sponsors have helped, along with some other sponsors, to make this luncheon possible. But Safe Splash, Handy Access, Dominion, Home Federal, and the Thrift Store have stepped up to be our title sponsors. So let's give all of our sponsors a big hand. So thank you. I'd also like to thank our table host. If you're a table host here, thank you so much. And if you got here because of a table host, I want you to look across the table and thank them, because we couldn't make this all happen without our wonderful table host. So thank you for getting people here. We've got a great crowd, and we're really excited to have everyone here. And then lastly, I'd like to thank Cokesbury United Methodist Church for letting us use this facility. This is a wonderful place. They make it easy that with all of the technology and everything, it just makes it really easy for us to put this event on. I also like to recognize our Compassion Coalition staff. These folks have worked really hard over the last, I don't know how many months, a lot of months. So getting ready for this, but I'd like to thank Crystal and Katie Beth, Carolyn, Charmin, Megan, and Gina. If you guys would stand up just a minute, let's give them a big hand. Well, programs don't change people. People change people. And relationships change people. Think with me just a minute about the most important life lessons you've encountered, or a critical time in your life when you needed help, or maybe even a time when you felt down or depressed or hopeless. During these times, you may have connected with an organization or church, but likely it was because of the people in those organizations that they made the difference in your life. I know that's the case with me, and my relationships have allowed me to be the kind of and grow into the person I am today. Our theme today is rooted in relationships. For 25 years, Compassion Coalition has been building a network of relationships that have impacted thousands of people over these years. Today, we're going to acknowledge our past, we're going to hear about our current work, and we're going to look into the future of the Compassion Coalition. 25 years ago, I had the privilege and honor to sit with Andy and Paige Rittenhouse in my living room and listen to what they were dreaming about, and listening to what they were thinking about, and listening to what they were hoping our city could become. And it's through those that Andy began and started the Compassion Coalition with Doug Harris as a board member. And the mission was to inform, to equip, and connect churches to transform lives and communities through the love of Christ. And that was our mission, and it stayed true for all of these years. After a number of years of serving in that role as a founder of Compassion, Andy felt called to move to a local church and recruited Grant Standiford to come and carry the torch for the Compassion Coalition. And we're honored to have Andy and Grant and Doug here today, and I'd like you to stand if you wouldn't mind so we can recognize you and thank you. We're also joined by, y'all can keep standing just a minute, but some other original board members. So if you're a part of the original board, if you would stand right now. I know there's some people, there they are, few folks still around. And if you've been a part of the Compassion Coalition on the board or volunteering or on staff over those 25 years, would you stand up? Well, it's exciting to see these are the people that have nurtured our vision for all of these years, and we're really grateful to our history. About 7 years ago, the Compassion Coalition I may have lost my spot here. So over 7 years ago, Compassion Coalition came to the Knoxville Leadership Foundation and wanted to come underneath the umbrella of KLF. And since that day, this work has continued and thrived. We now have 66 Compassion Coalition member churches and organizations. You can see them on the screen behind me. If you're here representing one of our members, would you please stand up too? Let's stand up. If you're here representing one of the member churches. This is a demonstration of what a coalition is about, having all of these churches working together. We have 6 staff and many volunteers and an advisory board to help oversee operations. And I want to thank our advisory board again for all the work you do right now, giving us guidance into the future. Your voice is helping us shape who we're going to become in the years ahead. So I hope you can see why we've chosen this theme, rooted in relationships. There's so many people who have come together to serve our city through the work of the Compassion Coalition. With faith in Jesus as our common thread, together we have built relationships with some of the most vulnerable people in our community, providing resources and support. But as a result of these relationships, we've given hope. Hope of God's kingdom to come on earth in Knoxville as it is in heaven. So as we continue on, let's take a look back at the history of Compassion Coalition by watching this video.